Happy Friday, Ranger Nation! New end of the week! Welcome to the Ranger Week in Review, show that goes over everything happening in your world of Power Rangers and Tokusatsu this week. Dino Fury stuff. We've got some Beast Morpher stuff. Lots of comic news. Ranger stuff. Oh my gosh. Lots of fun stuff coming out in Power Rangers this week, as well as once you get to the Toku side of things about a Saber miniseries. Of course, ZenKaiger. Yeah, first look at that as well. A bunch of stuff from Ultraman. So guys, grab your drink. All killer, no filler. The Ranger Week in Review recorded. Back to normal. Starting right now. Heyo again, I'm Ranger Liz. Thanks for joining me in the show. If you're new, subscriptions, like, all of that jazz. We talk Power Rangers and then Toku stuff, so if you're new, follow along to the timelines or the title cards up above. Guys, let's just get to it. Let's talk about some Beast Morpher stuff, because last week, second to last episode, this week guys, tomorrow, last episode of Beast Morphers, because remember, we are not getting a Christmas special like we usually do after the season is over. They gave us that extra episode instead. I'm guessing that was maybe like the Olympic-y one that they were trying to do within the Olympics and COVID and whatever, but it is the last episode of Beast Morphers. I loved the season. It's at the top 5 for me. Enjoyed the entire thing, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you didn't get spoiled if you didn't want to be, and it was a big shocker as who Evox was and who came back to talk to Nate. It's great. I'm gonna wait till the show's completely done and then I'm gonna have to gush over it or something. But tomorrow though, guys, Saturday, last episode. I hope you enjoy it. Real quick on the Ranger front, I'm also starting, so you guys know I'm doing the 12 Days of Rangers, Rider, and Sentai. Those are all up right now, but I'm also starting my annual tradition of the best of and worst of Power Rangers for this year. Nominations are now open for best of. Go check the tweet or just leave the comment straight down here and I'll get it added too. I'm gonna leave it open until about Sunday and then I'm gonna gather them all up, try to get them in some form of voting way. Let's toss them all up. Let Ranger Nation vote. What do you think the best thing in 2020 was in the world of Power Rangers, Dino Fury, Beast Morphers? Maybe it's the toys, maybe it's the Astronema Lightning Collection figure. Whatever it is, let me know, and I can't wait to be talking about it at the end of this year. In other Ranger news, Michael Tabor, or Tabor, I don't think I've ever heard how to say his last name. He posted this, and it absolutely made the fandom go, yeah, if you're reading that right. Quote, for those wondering, I did interpret and play Riley to be gay. Which, I mean, Charlie, like, everybody was kind of like, people were thinking he was, but it was very interesting to hear him just say it out loud as how he was interpreting the character and how he was portraying him. Obviously, it's not canon. We still only have Laurie and Ari for that, but guys, it's something, and it just made people who love the ship Chase and Riley together, it made people kind of smile and laugh. So, yeah, he did intend him to be gay. How about that? And I had enough people be like, hey, you're talking about this on the Ranger Week in Review, right? Like, I had to talk about this. So many people were like, you're gonna talk about this, right? There it is, guys. I had to bring it up for ya. Woo! Dino Fury news, guys. First toy PICS found, Martian Ranger. Thank you so much. I will have links to all of them below. Go follow them. Always posting up some of the newest images, the newest finds and stuff. Go give some love. But here we go. First look, and if you do want more information about this, I posted a video as late Tuesday, so early Wednesday. We got our packaging. I think the packaging looks really cool. Looking at the price point though, because they are on Walmart already and they were $7.99. And before they were closer to $9.99. Well, okay, with Beast Morphers, you gotta remember you're getting like, you got the sword, you got something else, you got a key, and you got a ranger. And right now for this, it's looking like you're getting the ranger, a weapon, not the sword, and a key. Not the Beast X key. I'm sure I have one laying around somewhere I could find if I spent more than a moment. But instead, we're going to be getting these new Ranger keys, and not flippy Ranger keys. These do not flip at all. They've got a sticker on them. I'm sure they'll grow to love them. As of right now, I am personally bummed. Someone's like, why do you like him so much? I really like the reusable keys, and I knew they were going to be smaller and chintzier or whatever, but I was like, you know what? That's fine. I'll take the smaller version. But this is Hasbro, so they don't flip or anything, but they do. Remember, they form the Megazord's head. We also found out from Martian Ranger, it says, quote, a go-getting journalist with a passion for the paranormal, Amelia becomes the pink Dino Fury Ranger. Don't take too much stock. I hope they go with it. A go-getting journalist, passion for the paranormal. I love it. I like Mr. Burley or whatever from Mr. Force. Like, I'm Mystic Force, Mega Force, the other MF, the clean MF, something like that. But please remember, these of course can change. Things have been mentioned in bios that never ever appear in the show. But we got it. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to point out like your helmet, see your neck's not painted or something, it doesn't come with the sword. There's of course going to be nitpicks on it, so let me know what you think in the comments. And I know that was kind of merch, but that was also Dino Fury. So now we're going to move on to normally what comes out after Dino Fury, and that is comic news. We did get two things of comic. Ultraman number 4, Rise of Ultraman. Number 4 did come out this week. Of course, it's by Kyle Higgins, and he says to make sure, get it before you get spoiled. And I luckily haven't been spoiled, and I still haven't read any of them, but I own them all, so eventually I will get to them. And then we, of course, got Mighty Morphin issue 2 is also out this week. And if they'd already sold out and your store doesn't have any, remember there is going to be a second printing for them. I can't remember the exact date on that right now, but be on the lookout for a second printing. It's probably in the image. That's fine. It's time to pew-pew in gaming news. Let's start with the absolute not pew-pewiest, and that is Heroes of the Grid. It's a board game. Free scenario is available this month, and this one's gonna be fun. It's called The Green Candle. Yeah, bringing in that wonderful, wonderful plot of Mighty Morphin into the game. So if you want to go check it out, powerrangersgaming.com/update/ The Green Candle, or just check out the link. And don't forget, with Renegade, they have a really great website running called Power Rangers Gaming. All about it covers Heroes of the Grid. I think it's also going to be covering the deck builder and stuff like that. So go check it out if you want to see more about that entire system. But this one is a little more pew-pew because it is Battle for the Grid. And we got, earlier this week, we did get Scorpina. So she is in, along with a slew of changes with patch 2.5. If you want to see the whole thing, battleforthegrid.com. I'll have a link directly to it, and I'll take you to all of the patch notes. I know some Megazords were changed, and a lot of characters have been touched with having a little bit of tweaks. They're constantly making updates to the game to make sure it runs as evenly as possible for anyone. They also got Sabrina Lou with the hat talking about being in the game. It's a really quick, it's technically a 30-second commercial or teaser, but I don't care. I've watched it a few times, so I really want you to watch it if you like. It just made me go, yeah, it just made me happy on the inside to see it, right? But if you don't have enough Scorpina, if Battle for the Grid and Sabrina Lou is not enough for you, how about Legacy Wars? Because Scorpina enters Legacy Wars today. Oh my gosh, thanks to Site Jian. Also, I nabbed this screen grab from them. Of course, link to them is below, but you can definitely see more about Scorpina entering the grid in many, many ways. Battle for the Grid, Legacy Wars, we're going to have Scorpina a lot of ways. I mean, she was just in Rise of Draken. Like, what is this? All the old ones are getting kind of brought up. Like, I can't wait for the Squat and Babu one-shot. It's going to be great. Although I do love Squat and Babu from the comic series. I love Squat so much. He just makes me roll. Thank you to Ryan Parrott for writing Squat how you do, because I really, really love it. That's beside the point. Let's go on to another point, and that is merch news. Before we get too far into the Lightning Collection stuff, I've got to show you this picture right here. Apparently, this is Hasbro China is going to be revealing some new product on December 12th, which is tomorrow, but due to time zones, I'm not sure exactly when that's going to be, but be on the lookout today or maybe tomorrow. Might be seeing some new Dino Fury stuff coming out of Hasbro China. I mean, usually anything they show off we'll probably be getting, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. ThreeZero is also teasing some upcoming 1/6 scale Power Ranger figures, and we did have some earlier. I think I'd mentioned maybe a few of them. They were from Ace Toys 1/6 figures. They were not officially licensed. They were just called like Red Ranger, you know, obviously now Power Rangers. This one, however, is going to be officially licensed. No pricing or anything yet for them, but we did get this amazing picture of them, and I want to know what you think. These are very expensive figures because they are 1/6. It's actual material. It's sculpted. They do look great, but oh my god, are they going to be expensive? Stay tuned if you want more information, and Toku Nation, take care of the link on that one if you want to get... I don't think they have any more pictures posted, but you should go check out Toku Nation anyway, because they're They're good guys. Now let's bring it all over to the Lightning Collection. Earlier this week, thanks to Toy Wiz, we did find out for sure Zeo Green, Dino Thunder Blue, Lost Galaxy Red, and SPD Pink. Woohoo! On Thursday, we got our official looks for them, and they are all up for pre-order. So if you want to pre-order them using my affiliate link, I'd really appreciate it. It helps support the channel, and it costs you absolutely nothing. So I do have links to all of them below if you want to go check them out. Normal $19.99 price, which I thought would be more, but they don't say $19.99. SPD Pink, of course, is a pre-order for me, but this is a very strange turn of events. Zeo Green only has one per case. So if you're a fan of Adam, if you're a fan of Zeo Green, get that pre-order. I would normally say they usually always give the female figurine only one in a case, but this time Sid gets two. Lost Galaxy Red only gets two because he is not an exact redone. He has a different helmet. Not a different helmet. He has a different face. And he has this giant bazooka on his shoulder. I don't remember the exact name of it, I'm sorry. But he comes with it. So he is going to be a little different if you already have him in the 2-pack Psycho one. The 2-pack Psycho one is now completely null and void because you can get Psycho Red in the 6-pack. And you can get Lost Galaxy Red in his own thing. But, you know, it's a really pretty looking package. I don't really have a lot to say about all of them right now. I think the biggest one that people were like, was SPD Pink because they, remember in Shadow Ranger, they screwed up his morpher. It wasn't right. They put the stuff on the back instead of the front. But then they fixed it, right? So Jax was cool. Why can't I think of the blue sky? His is cool. Sid? What? They removed some of the words, they changed it, and they made the white be silver. Like, they literally had a mold to make SPD Morphers, and they changed it to make it wrong? What? What? I mean, I saw some people who were like, well, maybe it's this, maybe, you know, the reasons why this maybe would have happened, and of course, like, well, maybe, you know, her hands are smaller, so I had to make... But why you would completely change it from being right to wrong is just beyond me. But I think it was April 1st. Some of these are showing, so you know what it is. They say a date. They're probably going to be found before Christmas at this rate. And if you do find them, please let me know. Zeo Green, Dino Thunder Blue. Ethan, I think, looks great. Oh, that shield. Woohoo. It's gorgeous. And overall, I'm pretty happy with the wave. And this is technically the first wave. No Mighty Morphin in it. Wave 8. No Mighty Morphin. Took a while, but we finally made it. Look at us now. Moving on up. So how about we just move on to some Tokusatsu news. Starting, of course, with Kamen Rider. We get a new Saber miniseries is coming to Toei Tokusatsu Fan Club. It's going to be a 2-part special. Episode 1 is going to be airing in late December. It's going to be called Kamen Rider Saber, The Shattering Mist Heart. Ooh, or again, late December is going to be episode 1. Tokusatsu Network has a little bit more for that. And then they also have these pictures right here for SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Espada. His pre-orders are going to be starting on December 18th. It's going to be a Tamashii Web exclusive if you want to get him. This figure, I think, just looks beautiful. I love the detail in it, and if you want to go see more pictures, please go check out Tokusatsu Network. But we did get some sad news also. The USA release of the new DX Kamen Rider O's Driver and Metal set have been canceled. The Japanese release seems to be unchanged, but we did get this from TOKU Lector. They are a Tokusatsu website and seller. If you're wondering whoever to buy it from, you go check them out, TOKU Lector. But they did let everyone know that these have been canceled. They'll be getting refunds and things out to everyone if you have pre-ordered it. That's about it for Rider. It's like the smallest Rider episode ever. I'm pretty sure it is. We're gonna move on to some Sentai news, and Hiroya Matsumoto is coming back to Sentai for another little guest star role as an ice cream vendor. I can't believe it. I think he just lives. Like, he lives at Toei, and they let him out of his basement every once in a while. They're like, hey, go be in another show. And then they put him back in. He just really, really loves Sentai and Toku. So he's coming back. It always makes me smile when I see him. I mean, he was Magi Yellow in Go Busters. He was Gold. And then he's done other little, he shows up I love him. I just love that he just pops up and whatever, like, whenever he wants to. For ZenKaiger, we got Super Sentai 2021 movie. First teaser image with ZenKaiger. Now, if you're really interested in ZenKaiger, I did do a full video of it posted late Tuesday, early Wednesday. If you want to go check it out, I should probably have a little title card up there. But we got our first look at ZenKaiger with this, because it's going to be a giant 3-movie kind of thing. It's going to be a team event featuring Kira Major and Ryu and Kikai Sentai ZenKaiger. So this new promo image was released. He's got antenna, he's got a collar. This is kind of crazy. People are like, well, he's like Go Ranger, he's got collars, he's got shoulders. This looks bizarre as shit, and I cannot wait for it. Because we did get, and I'm going to go over some of the quick rumors for it while you check out these pictures of filming. We got one picture and had to zoom out on 2 other ones, but here's some of the things we have so far. 1 human, 4 robots. Not sure if they're going to have human faces or not. Rangers can become their mecha, which are going to transform into other things. These, and again, these are rumors. We did get a confirmation from someone saying that yes, the toy list has been confirmed. Remember last week we were talking about, we got the Geertling, which is not Gatling, it's Geertling. We got the thing like ZenKaiO. A lot of fun stuff. So let's talk a little bit. You talk about, look at this, and I'm going to talk about the toys. So for the mecha, it's looking like we're going to have 2 2-packs, and then probably the main one. So we're going to have red and yellow has their own set, and then pink and blue, which is leading us to think, okay, well, it's not red, white. The main color on the main person might be a white color scheme. They're saying it's a lot like Big One, so we'll see how that goes, but you're going to get pink and blue robot mecha set, and you're going to get a red and yellow mecha set. Each of those are supposed to be 7,000 yen, coming out in March and April, and then you can, of course, just get a pack of all 4 of them together. No price on that one, but one would assume closer to, 14,000 yen. The Gear Tingler DX, J-U-U, so Gear Tingler DX. Get used to saying it, guys. 4,500 yen, coming out in March. That is going to be our Henshin device. All of these things are going to be coming with Sentai gears. Again, we don't know anything that look like them yet, but that is going to be the collectible gimmick for this year, again, called Sentai gears. Those gears you're, of course, going to be able to be getting in candy sets and gashapon sets. And then, don't forget, you can also get the buckle that's going to be coming out. Narakiri set, which is going to be the changer and the buckle come together. And then we're going to be getting these Change Hero series toys that I'm very excited about. 1,500 yen each, 12 centimeters tall, changing from the Ranger into their robot. Definitely excited to see how this goes. Let me know what you think about ZenKaiger, if any of these have perked your interest. Again, right now, the toy listing seems to be the thing that's confirmed, but I don't know. I made Rainbow Bright joke in Tuesday, Wednesday's video, but we'll see how this turns out. New Sentai airing in, I guess it's March, at this rate, right? Beginning of March or so. We'll be getting episode 1. Stay tuned, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done already, because I'm going to be talking about this in high gear now that stuff's really starting to go. And the last little bit of sad Sentai news, we talked last week about Kinjamana passing away. She played Ui in Rwir, and if you would like to see more remembrances, posts from her former castmates and stuff like that, I did want to make sure you had a chance to read them. That was such a shock for us that happened last week on Tokusatsu Network. They've translated and stuff. Thank you so much. Some of these wonderful messages that people posted, remembering her and stories. So it's nice to be able to remember her in a nicer way a few days after the shock of everything has gone away. Moving on to some Ultraman news. Got a bunch of fun stuff. The DX Ultra Access Card and Metal SP 0 and 6 Brothers set. That's been revealed. Mid-February release, 2,145 yen. And then we also got these Metal SP New Generation Hero set, 2,475 yen, but also a mid-February release. And then we did get some great pictures. I'm going to be like, 1, 2, 3... Ultra action figures. Got a bunch of them. All of them are going to have 18 points of articulation. All of them are going to be 2,200 yen. Let's start off with Zet. It's going to be, that one is March of 2021. But then the other ones, Dyna and Gaia, are both going to be February of 2021. Releases, again, all of them are 2,200 yen. All of them have 18 points of articulation. In other Toku news, yay, the Toku news, SSSS Dynazenon has had the trailer released. Series is going to be beginning April of next year. Studio Trigger released a new full trailer for it. It's going to be starting in April. And if you're interested in any of this, again, there's a trailer. I'll show you to the link of it. I mentioned Toku before, but they actually have some pre-orders up for these toys as well if you are interested. So please, please go take a look at them. You know, support some Toku sellers. And I want to say thanks to my Patreons for helping make this and all videos possible. I really, really appreciate it. This, don't forget, please do the Best of Power Rangers 2020. And yeah, all the 12 days and stuff are up. Thank y'all so much. I've had, today's been crazy, but in a good way, and my ankle's killing me, and I can't wait to sit down and prop it up and put some ice on it. But I'm wrapping it up right here, guys. I will see you online. If no one has told you, I love you and you are awesome. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Toodles! Mwah!